Okay. Hello, everybody, and welcome to today's stream. Today is going to be a nice and short champion stream here. I'm just going to continue practicing with the team that I currently have, doing some final preparations for the Grand Champion Festival. That is going to be on Saturday this week. Yeah, I am hoping that we will be doing okay. And by the way, I do have a video planned to be uploaded on Tuesday, so look forward to that. But for now, we're gonna just go ahead and pop in here. Let's go ahead and do a quick recruitment here. But yeah, I hope you guys had a good night. This is only probably gonna be like a 45-minute stream or something like that. Nothing too nothing too intense. I've been a little bit tired. Sorry, let me adjust that. I'm a little tired today, so there's not going to be a whole lot that I'm planning to do here. There we go. All right. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and continue just like practicing with our current team here. I'm gonna be doing some final checks to make sure that my Pokemon all have the same thing as my team roster here. So really quickly, let me go ahead and hop over to that. What's in here? I don't know why mobiles are doing. Now let's see. Let me do this. Yeah, I hope everyone's had a good day here. I've been kind of just chilling out today. Did a little bit of editing. Did a bit of recording as well. Just to make sure that I have everything prepped and ready for some extra stuff. I do apologize about all the yawning as well. Because wrong button. I do apologize for some of the yawning as well, just because yeah, I'm a bit sleepy. But yeah, we're gonna just make sure that we have the correct team here. Let's see. Let's go ahead and check summary. Oops. This one over here, because that's going to be the important one. Okay. Alright, so we have Talonflame with the Focus Sash. The ability is Gale Wings. We have Protect, Tailwind, Dual Wing Beat, and Taunt. Garchomp here with the White Herb. Man, am I tired. Garchomp with the White Herb here. We have the ability Rough Skin with Earthquake, Protect, Rock Slide, and Dragon Claw. Up next, we have Frost Slash with Cursed Body. They have Blizzard, Shadow Ball, Protect, and Aura Veil. Next up is Milotic with the Leftovers, holding or using Competitive. We have Scald, Muddy Water, Coil, and Protect. Clefable, Magic Guard. We have Protect, Moonblast, Helping Hand, and Follow Me. And then lastly, Aegislash with Stance Change, using the spell tag for Shadow Sneak, King Shield, Iron Head, and Sacred Sword. Perfect. So we do have everything all set up and ready. Let's go ahead and... I wish I had some titles, but I don't have any titles quite yet. I also like how you can change the battle name. Okay. Let's go ahead and do some practice here. I'm pretty much going to be focused on Pokemon. Let's do some more about casuals. I'm basically going to be doing only Pokemon streams for at least the next week up until the Grand Champion Festival, and then I'll probably start alternating between Pokemon and Splatoon, depending on what I feel like on what day. It's probably going to be more of a focus on Pokemon here. This is going to be a Cleavor Sandstorm team, it looks like, with Arcanine for Intimidate. Looks like it's gonna have Mega Skarmory here, Mega Tyranitar, one of the two. We're not super concerned about either of them, so we should be okay. Skarmory, girl! No Mega Evolution quite yet, okay. Because of switching. Okay, so he has 3 Megas, his or Skarmory, and Tyranitar right here, so he decided to do Mega Skizor. Sword Stance, okay. So he gets a free Tailwind off, which makes sense, but that's not going to concern me a whole lot. We're going to go ahead and pop our own Tailwind here, and then we're going to go ahead and do Sacred Sword on Girl. We're still faster into Tailwind? That's insanely funny. You're really setting up, aren't you? The Wing Beat is going to break Sash here. Okay. He's probably not going to set up a second time, I would like to imagine. So go ahead and use that. And then I think we'll go ahead and use Shadow Sneak as well. Sacred Sword to do more damage. I think we'll go for Sacred Sword. He's probably going to use Bullet Punch if I were to guess. No, okay. Get you to yellow here. But that's not going to... Yeah, special attack fell. I thought that would make it so he can't escape, but that's fair. Dual Wing Beat, we should survive this. Yep. Nice. And then we can go ahead and do Protect into Shadow Sneak. Shadow Sneak should finish off Scizor here. Probably focus a little bit too much on Scizor, but honestly, I'm not really concerned with the rest of his team, so that's the main reason why. Especially since he did two Sword Stance. I'd want to get rid of that as quickly as possible. And this one doesn't have Intimidate. Okay, interesting. Then you Shadow Sneak, take him out. So his Skarmory did a lot more than the Scizor did, that's for sure. Our special attack is down, but I'm not super concerned. He's gonna send out Kleavor. I have one more Tailwind here. Unfortunately, that's not really... I'm not gonna be able to protect here. So instead, what I'll do... I'm not entirely sure if one of these can use Swords Dance. I'm assuming Kleavor can use Swords Dance just fine, so I'll go ahead and do that. And then I'll go ahead and use King Shield and kind of have Swishy survive an extra turn. Because I think my next move is going to bring out Wallace here. Yeah, Extreme Speed, which makes sense. And also, if he makes contact here, that'd be great. Kleavor can learn Tailwind. Interesting. I didn't know that. Let's go ahead and send out Wallace. Because unless if... I'm not even concerned if he has a special move, because Kleavor is way more physical than their special. I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and then I'm gonna go ahead and do... I'll go ahead and do Sacred Sword on Arcanine here. And I should be able to have pretty high defense against pretty much anything. That did a lot! Holy crap. Okay. I'm surprised I did so much. I know Cleaver's attack stats high, but I thought that Milotic would at least survive one of those. Go ahead, protect, and then I'll go ahead and use Earthquake. No Sash. Interesting. I thought for sure that Arcanine would have Sash, but I guess not. Skarmory here, which I'm not super concerned about. We'll try to pull off a Muddy Water, I think. There's no way I'm going to hit a second Protect in a row. And his Tailwind is still up, isn't it? Let's try it. Let's try to hit a second Protect in a row. And then meantime, we'll go ahead and use Rock Slide. Because I have a 33% chance of this working. Damn. Brain survive that? No. Okay. Fair enough. Wallace survived the duel, the first duel. That's so funny. I like how there's potions in the background here too. Let's do one more practice match and then we'll jump into the ladder. So, as much as I am... Okay, let's try this. So, I'm very nervous for the Grand Champion Challenge. I don't know how well I'll do. I've been doing pretty good in ladder. I've been doing as much practice as I can. I've won some games here and there, but I haven't really consistently been winning games. But honestly, it's my first tournament, so we kind of just have to see where things go. I'm hoping that I'll just do good enough. I want to win at least a couple of games, but we'll see. Alright, so we have Gengar here. I don't think Kingambit can learn Fake Out. I don't think I'll have to worry too much. I'll save Tailwind. I'll go ahead and use Taunt on our boy here. Actually, because I'm... We're not sure if that was a good choice, but that's alright. You know what? Maybe I should have used Tailwind, because Gengar is going to be really fast, and I don't know if Swishy can survive a hit with... Yeah, I don't know if Swishy can survive this hit. Oh, it did. It's actually kind of amazing, not gonna lie. That's fine. But with this, I should be faster than Gengar. So I'll pop Tailwind here, give priority speed. And then my speed is 90, Mega Gengar's speed is 130. So I can take out King Gambit unless they switch, which they might. Yeah, okay. Probably send out Garchomp. Politoed. Oh, you're still faster. Interesting. That's fine. We'll go ahead and send out Brant here. Oh, I didn't bring Brant. Shit. I'll have to send out Frostlass. I would assume he would want Gengar to live. Tailwind up. I'll double protect here. Because I'm not 100% sure what he's planning on doing, so I'll just double protect. Probably gonna withdraw Politoed, if I were to guess. I want to imagine that he's gonna withdraw one of them, but I could be wrong. Shadow Ball, okay. Weather Ball, yeah, got it. So here's what we'll... I won't be able to swap out Sam here, actually. So here's what we'll do. We'll do dual Tailwind, or dual Wing Beat, and Shadow Ball. Because with the combination of these two, the Gengar for sure is going to go out. Heck, unless you do that. But Talonflame is still going to live, for sure. I think I have 2 more turns so far. I should have set up Aurora Veil. That's okay. There's Snow. Tailwind is on one last turn. So go ahead and protect again. And then I'll use Shadow Ball here. Because he should be as frail as paper. Yeah, okay. It took me way too long to take out that Gengar, but that's fine. Go ahead and use Aurora Veil next turn. Okay, for protect. So I'm kind of just gonna spam Scald here, to be quite honest, because I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to be able to deal with this dude here without Swishy, unfortunately. So if I can get his attack stat cut in half, then I should be okay. Snow's gonna go away next turn, isn't it? That's rough. I might forfeit this one because I'm not entirely sure what I could do to pull myself through this, honestly. So I might just forfeit this one. No burn. Just gonna continue fishing for that burn chance is all I really can do. Because King Gambit is gonna take in that. I should have not put King Gambit out first. Or I should have not put Swishy out first. I should have taken out Mega Gengar as quickly as possible. That was where I lost this one. Wow! Was that a critical? No way, bro. That's insane. That's kind of crazy. I was for sure be like, ain't no way that this Scald was gonna knock out this King Gambit. But I guess the damage range was enough. That's crazy. What's your next Pokemon? Garchomp? Because I'm not really super concerned about this Politoed doing anything. Garchomp is a little bit more dangerous, but if I can cut its attack stat in half... Oh, it's Incineroar! But I have competitive active, so I might be able to turn this around. I'll go ahead and protect on this turn to prevent fake out. This is kind of crazy. I wasn't really expecting any of this to happen, honestly. Yeah, Sprinkles uses fake out. Weather Ball, but Weather Ball is literally gonna do like no damage. My Tailwind petered out, but that's fine. I can survive multiple hits. I'll just use Scald. Scald should bring you down to 0, I think. Even with competitive active, for sure. Can Politoed know Thunder? I feel like he should know Thunder. I don't know, it could be like... Yeah, that dude. I might have brought this back by accident. Yeah, Weather Ball. Weather Ball does a fair bit of damage. But it's... Oh, because it does more damage in rain. Right. I can at least survive 2 more Weather Balls, it looks like. And if I can get that burn chance on it, just to do consistent, reliable damage, that'd be nice too. Yeah, 10%. Weather Ball. I kind of legitimately, yeah, I legitimately kind of pulled that out of my ass, dude. That was kind of impressive. I literally did not think I would win that, but I did, and that's solely because, like, them using Incineroar as a backup, but it with competitive, that actually won me the game. That's crazy. All right. Let's watch an educational video together really quickly. Because I need to learn how Limitless works. By the way, let's see, tournament announcements. All right.
Very soon, and I know for a lot of people this is your first tournament ever. So I'm here to show you how to use the software we'll be using to run the tournament, Limitless. First, go to your web browser and type in play.limitlesstcg.com and click the silhouette in the upper right hand corner to set up an account. If you already have one, click login. Once you've logged in, navigate to the tournament link towards the top left-hand side of the page. From there, select to show only upcoming tournaments and scroll down to April 25th, where you'll find the Grand Champions Festival. If you haven't already done so, click register. Because the tournament is currently full, this will put you on a wait list. From there, you'll be asked to fill out some information about your in-game name, social media, email, and address for prizing. You do not need to submit your address if it makes you uncomfortable. Only if you want to be sent a sticker if you face a festival lead, your address and email will not be made publicly visible. Once you've registered, a green bar with text confirming your registration will appear confirming you've successfully registered. Next, click on the details link, where you should see a yellow banner asking you to submit a team sheet. Click submit on the right hand side of that banner and a white box you can type in will appear. To make sure your team sheet is submitted properly, follow these steps. First, in a new tab, go on play.pokemonshowdown.com and click the Team Builder option. Next, click New Team and select Champions VGC 2026 Reg MA from the Formats drop-down menu. From there, input each of your Pokemon's moves, ability, and held item. For your Mega Pokemon, please be sure to put them in the team as their base form, holding their Mega Stone, not as their Mega Evolution. Once you've inputted all your Pokemon and triple-checked it's correct, go to the team overview screen and click the Import-Export button. This will convert your team into a text format that you can then copy, then tab back over to Limitless and paste into the team list box and click Submit. A green version of the text you inputted, with the stats removed, should appear. If for any reason you need to change your team before the tournament starts, you can click on the dashboard and click Edit Team List. You can also do this for any information you submitted in your registration. Keep in mind that once the tournament has started, you are not permitted to change your team sheet. An hour prior to the start of the tournament, an option under the details page will appear to check into the tournament. This is to let us know that you are ready to play. If you have not checked in and submitted your team sheet by the tournament start time, you will not be permitted to play, so please do not forget this step. If you're on the waitlist, you must also follow this procedure. A number of players from the waitlist, equal to the number of players registered but not checked in, will be added into the event in the order they signed up. So if you're on our waitlist, be sure to be ready, because you won't know if you're eligible to play until right as round 1 begins. Once the tournament has begun, you can click on your dashboard to see your pairings for the round, where there will be a button to check in. Please ensure that you check in to each round. Failure to do so will result in a loss for that round. From there, if you scroll down, you will see two very important things: a chat box and your opponent's open team sheet telling you the species of each Pokemon they're using, along with their held item and which 4 moves they know. Use the chat box to coordinate with your opponent. One player should create a private room in Champions and provide the code in the chat so the other player can join. If there is a significant issue, such as connection problems or a problem with either player's team sheet, please do not attempt to resolve the issue yourselves. In the right corner of the chat box, there is a Request Judge button. Click the button, select the sort of issue you're facing, and wait for one of our wonderful judges to appear in the chat to help you resolve the problem and issue rulings when appropriate. After each battle in your round, and remember each round is a best of 3, select who won or lost. If there appears to be a draw, be sure to call the judge. Please use the same private room for all 3 of your battles in each round. Matches will periodically be selected to be streamed. This doesn't require any extra steps on your end, but if you suddenly see Scraw appear in your private room, make sure your Pokemon smile bright because they're on camera. If you finish your match, you can check the pairing pairings tab on Limitless to see how many matches are still going in the round. So if you finish quick, you'll have time for a break. Just make sure to keep an eye on our Discord server where we'll be announcing the start of each round, so don't wander too far. From there, it's rinse and repeat for each round until we're done with day one. Stay tuned for next time where we'll discuss the tournament structure of the Grand Champions Festival. Thanks for watching, everybody. Good luck with your preparation and have a very merry day.
Okay, so it works exactly like Start GG does, so I'm not super concerned about that. Is this still logged into ACT in this one for some reason? Interesting. I'm gonna fix this in a second. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. It works exactly like Start GG. And whatever the other one is, I forgot what something that Splatoon uses, but I completely forgot what that one was called. Anyway, we are going to go ahead and move on here. We're gonna go ahead and do a little bit of ranked ladder, and I'll be streaming for a couple more minutes or a few more matches, and then I'll go ahead and go to bed. I've been kind of going back and forth with a bunch of people in the Ultra Ball tier, so that's why I'm a little bit more confident in what I'm doing in terms of like the game itself. But I'm still a little nervous just because, you know, it's it is a tournament. I am a little bit nervous because it is basically a tournament. This is a trick room team, so I'm gonna have to bring out Sam first. You know, let's have some fun. Let's bring Process out second. We'll bring Spiff, I think, for... No, Spiff wouldn't be very good in this situation. Well, I don't think Spiff would be very good in this situation. Actually, Wallace would be worse for this situation. Swishy would be good against Bastrodon, but I don't think he would bring Bastrodon. Swishy might also just be good for Frigoraph as well. You know what? Sure, we'll bring Swishy. I think this will be good. Yeah, this is a hard trick room team. So, but yeah, I'm nervous. I'm very nervous for it. I've been literally practicing for about a month and a half now for the Grand Champion Festival, essentially. So I'm hoping that we will do okay at least. I don't need to do good. I don't even need to do great. I just want to win a couple of matches. So we'll see. I guess it really just depends on how lucky I am. Wait, can Conco go no fake out? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Taunt, Frigoraph. We'll go ahead and Mega Evolve and use Aurora Veil because I don't think either of these Pokemon really have much they can do about my Frostlass, so go ahead and do that. I just realized something. Am I even getting game audio? I don't even know if I'm getting game audio here. Oh, because I'm on the wrong one. Haha, sorry about that. We'll swap that back over. Thunder Punch. Ooh. Alright, let's go ahead and switch out to... He might try to use Thunder Punch again, so let's go ahead and swap it to Brant. And then we'll go ahead and just use Blizzard. I'm going to hold Sam for a little bit. I'm going to hold off on Tailwind. I don't think I really need it because the rest of his team is pretty slow. I'm going to hold off. I'm going to use Sam to set up either Taunt or Tail Room later. So... yeah, he's going to withdraw Frigoraph. I load it. Ooh, what a great call out, dude. What an amazing call out. That's kind of suspicious, but that's a really good call out. Nice. Now, unfortunately, I think this will give him kind of a free trick room setup, but that's okay. Valitic's going to be particularly bulky, but that's fine. If they send out Frigoraph, then I'm a little in trouble, but I think an Iron Head plus a Blizzard should be enough to take out a Frigoraph. I want to say. Not super confident about that, but that normal Psychic type is kind of throwing me off. What is Frigoraph weak to? Bug moves? Which one's more effective? Sacred Sword is 90, so I should do that instead. So go ahead and use Sacred Sword, and then Blizzard is, yeah, it's not effective. So go ahead and use Blizzard on Frigoraph. Even with the light screen up, this should do a decent amount of damage. Like, as long as it can do maybe 20 to 25% damage, I think we should be okay. Okay. Wow, that did way less than I thought. Okay, fair enough. Oh, and you're not using it. Okay, interesting. Wonder if you have a pretty fast move then. Does Iron Head have a chance to flinch? I don't think so. 20%. Oh, it does. Okay. We'll go ahead and use Iron Head on Frigoraph then, and I think I want to protect here. Just in case. I don't think... Milotic can't really do anything against Frostlass, but that's fine. They might try to set up Trick Room now. Oh, Scald. Okay. They still will set up Trick Room most likely, huh? No. Foul play. Okay. Oh, shit. I only knocked out one of their Pokemon. This is a really tanky team, huh? And with that light screen in play, I don't really have a way out of this, I don't think. Like, I can use Dual Wing Beat on Frigoraph, and then I can use Blizzard again. But... if Milotic's not faster, but Jetstream Sam is most definitely going to go down this turn. There's no reason for me to protect. And Frigoraph does no Foul Play too, so that actually is going to do a lot of damage. I think I lost this one. I can't really... I'm trying to, like, think of a way out of this, but I don't think I have a way out of this. Unless if Dual Wing Beat brings it to, like... it would have been healthier at, like, 30%. Unless if the Blizzard can get a freeze off. Yeah. I'm gonna forfeit here. Ah! Well, no, I don't think I would even be able to make it back. I think I'm just gonna forfeit. Because even with that freeze, there's no guarantee that I was gonna be able to get out of that with Milotic, or with, yeah, with a light screen Milotic and an extra Pokemon, and it could have been Bastiodon. Even if Bastiodon is way slower, I wouldn't have it answer to Rock-type moves anymore. So yeah, I think forfeiting was the right move there, because I really could not think of I could not think of a way out of that one, so that's fair. Maybe I'm overcomplicating things. That could be a reason. That could be a problem. This team is meant to counter Sun teams, it looks like. Ram would do good into a couple of these guys. I think I can actually bring Spiff into this one, because this team doesn't really have a whole lot they can do to Spiff. I shouldn't bring Wallace, because Wallace wouldn't do a whole lot. Swishy can maybe do a healthy amount of damage. Only to Sinistee, though. I don't really have a big answer to Vaporeon. But I think I'll bring Frostlass, because that Frostlass it can answer at least to 3 of their Pokemon. So this might be the play here. I like your fit, girl. Yeah, let's go out on Sinistee. Okay. Go ahead and use Tailwind here. I don't think... actually... And then I'll use Rock Slide just as like a little test. Little sprinkle of Rock Slide. Flower Trick, okay. Flower Trick causes a flinch, doesn't it? Or is it always critical? It's one of the two. I think it's always a critical hit, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, weak armor, okay. And T-Geist flinched. Alright. Let's go ahead and pop a dual wing beat here. And then I'll just protect on Brant. Just in case it decides to use Flower Chick again. Because I don't think Flower Chick would be very useful against... Oh, okay. Gracie will go down anyway here. Well, the guys might set up Trick Room. Shadow Ball, okay. Fortunately, we don't have Sash working anymore, but that's fine. Orion, okay. Go ahead and pop Tailwind. And then this Sinistee has weak armor, so its speed is going to be upped here, but I should be able to at least take it to low damage here. Oh, Reflect! Okay, so that actually makes sense. Go ahead and use Tailwind. Okay. Rain Dance. Setting up Rain here. What an interesting team. Vaporeon has leftovers. Classic Vaporeon move. Let's go ahead and use Taunt on... No, because Poltergeist is probably going to go down. Let's go ahead and protect Sam here. And then we'll go ahead and use... Let's use Rock Slide. I think Rock Slide is going to be a little bit of a better option. Light Screen. Okay, so you have 2 turns of Reflect and 4 turns of Light Screen. That's actually a pretty smart use of Poltergeist. I like that. I like that a lot. Like, use weak armor, training and defense. Dude. People have been complaining about Rock Slide, and honestly, I think they're right. I feel like Rock Slide is a little bit too strong right now, just solely based off of the fact that, like, if it was a 10% chance to flinch, or 20%. Like, if it was just better. Oh, you have dry skin, don't you? Let's send out Spiff. I don't know what you have, Helios, but I'm gonna do that just in case. Use a taunt. I'm not entirely sure what Helios could use. So I'll use that. Maybe Sash? That damage range is kind of impressive, though. Thunder! Got it. You have Thunder. Bring on the thunder. Dude, I've been watching a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds, because I found out you can see the first season. Yeah, dry skin. I knew you had dry skin. I figured out that you could watch the first season of Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds on YouTube. So I was just like, sure. So I started watching it, and it's not like bad, but it's not like great. Like, it's fun to watch, especially if you were a kid at the time. But it's just very funny to watch. Let's see if Helios can survive a accurate blizzard here. I'm gonna use Moonblast on Vaporeon to kind of chip it down, but I don't think Spiff will last a whole lot. Or not last. I don't think Spiff will do a whole lot of damage, or enough damage for Vaporeon to get that hurt, but we'll see. Snow warning. So Thunder isn't guaranteed on this turn. Ooh, you could actually use Rain Dance on this turn. Are you gonna use Rain Dance? Electro have to reduce my speed? Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, you are. Unfortunately, I don't have a big answer to this. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use Moonblast and I'm gonna protect and see if I can get Moonblast to KO Helios. Because once Helios goes down, I'm a little bit less concerned about what Vaporeon can do. Vaporeon does have Surf, but I do have Shadow Ball and Moonblast for good, like really strong single target damage. So we'll see what happens. I'm not super concerned about Spiff's speed, because Spiff is slow anyway, so. And Spiff should survive a Surf here as well. Oh, you get healed for a lot with that Surf, don't you? Oh, that's actually awesome. Okay, so my new target is gonna be Vaporeon here. I don't know if Spiff can survive another Surf, but we'll see. Frostlass can at least survive a Surf. And it could also survive an Electroweb. I'm not entirely sure. Okay, on to Frostlass, I'd assume. Frostlass should tank that. Oh, I won't be able to tank a Surf after this, though. There's that red. And your special defense fell, which is nice. Ooh, Spiff. Ooh. Yeah, that's rough. I should have taken out Vaporeon a lot faster, a lot sooner. My plan was to take out Helios because that was the main damage dealer. But if I took out Vaporeon sooner, then I would have won this, but that's okay. Oh well. I learned. Live and learn, you know. And my speed is down. I'm gonna go ahead and forfeit. Because I'm not gonna be able to survive Thunder. Yeah, I definitely should have focused on Vaporeon more than I should have focused on Heliolisk. Heliolisk actually wasn't really that damaging. Once I figured out that Surf, like she had Surf, I should have used I should have fought the Vaporeon more. But okay, good to know, good to learn. Snow. Cucumber. You slumber, a cucumber. Hindenburg, that's funny. Pop Tailwind. What do you have in store for me, Hindenburg? Weather Ball, I'm not really concerned about that. For that reason alone. Hitting the yellow health. I'll go ahead and use Iron Head again here. Ganium might use Protect, but honestly, that's fine. Oh, okay, that's fine too. Okay. And I miss anyway. Sure, bro. Sure, brother. Wait, do you have Water Absorb? Can you know Water Absorb? I know you can use Water Absorb. You might have Water Absorb. Oh, your Earthquake is super effective on you? I didn't know that. I'm curious. I know I should not be experimenting right now, but I'm just so curious. I'm just curious if it can learn if it can use like survive a stab earthquake, because I know Guja is really defensive, but that doesn't really like. No, okay. What did you have? I wish I could use I wish I could learn replays, dude. That. We're definitely not going to send a Meganium. I'm kind of walling the Mega Meganium here. Oh, here's Avalug. Unfortunately for you, I have Sacred Sword, so I'm going to use that. Actually, I could have used Iron Head for stab, but that's fine. I don't think Avalugg is gonna live either way, so... actually, you could. Damn, that thing is tanky as hell. Okay, Brand's gonna go down this turn, sure. Alright, Wallace, let's see what we can do. I think I'll use Coil. And this Avalugg is probably going to protect, but we'll see. I think if it survived that Sacred Sword, I definitely... What do you think I have? Oh, I think it might think I'm going to do Surf. That could be the reason. Fortunately, I'm not going to, so... They probably thought I was going to do, like, Surf or Muddy Water, or one of the two. I know Pelipper won't be able to do a whole lot against us here. Okay, Weather Ball is confusing, and I would have assumed that... Like, I thought Weather Ball would swap to a Water-type move. You know what, I'll use Iron Head anyway. I'm just thinking, because, like... Oh, I don't know how fast Meganium is, this might cause problems. Because I don't know how fast Meganium is. Okay. Burn, sure. Solar Beam, I can survive one Solar Beam. I know for a fact that I can survive one Solar Beam from a Meganium. Not when it's a critical hit. That was kind of funny. I'm not gonna lie. Like, just based off of, like, previous experience, yeah, it's like, in my head, I'm like, oh yeah, for sure. Mega, like, I know Wallace could survive at least one Solar Beam from Meganium. And then it was, like, a critical that I was like, never mind. Oh, that's so funny. I'm gonna bank on Whimsicott being first. Dude, I've had this something went wrong tab in the chat. Oh, okay, never mind. It fixed itself. Alright, cool. This guy looks like an actual kid. Typhlosion and Whimsicott. Let's see if they bring Whimsicott back. No. You've got to be kidding me, dude. Yeah, ain't no way I'm gonna survive Sunny Day Flamethrower. That's so messed up, bro. White herb active. Okay, sure. Probably gonna use Prank or something. Because it's not gonna outspeed Garchomp. I know that for a fact. And failed. Thank you. Protect just in case. Because probably gonna use like Water Pole or something. Ooh, Gyarados, you're a lucky son of a bitch. Smart. Okay. Sure. Yeah, dude. Crazy work, man. I have 2 turns of Tailwind left. I'll try this. I don't think you'd use... I'm gonna Protect. My bet is that he's going to use Mega Charizard X, but we'll see. Yep, I was right on the Charizard X. I could have used Dragon Claw on Charizard X, because I actually saw that coming. Why is it teal? Oh, Lord. What a bad call. Oh, never mind. Okay. Wait, that's really... No way. No way. Wait. Oh, because it's part Fire type. Well, then. Fair enough. You're gonna use Dragon Claw. Or, Critical Meteor. One of the two. Solid Beam. I'm gonna protect against that. Explosion. Charizard X is probably faster. Go ahead and use Scald on Typhlosion. I can tank something, so I'll go ahead and use Coil. I'll try this. I don't think Charizard's faster than Garchomp. I could be wrong, but we'll see. Should still be in green. Yep. Ooh, that's rough. Ooh. Nice. Scorching Sands, which is going to cause burning if Brent is alive. No. Alright, let's go ahead and finish this out. I'll go ahead and use Muddy Water here. And then I'll just Protect on Brant's turn, because I think he would really want Brant to go down. So I'll just use Protect and see what happens. Yep, because I know Typhlosion is pretty fast. Solar Beam without Sunlight? Interesting. Desperation attempt, I'd assume. Dang, your Pokemon's damage range is ridiculous, dude. Go ahead and use Scald. And Direct Claw. Just take you out. Alright, excellent. Alright, let's go ahead and quit battling here. I think that's going to be the end of this run here. Yeah, no, Totora, I am resting. I'm a little tired today. I'm going to play my dailies. I think I did my weeklies. Oh, not really. Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead and grab the Talonflame Tamer badge. I do kind of want that Talonflame Professor badge. That sounds funny. Alright. Let's go ahead and change our title, why don't we? How many wins have I had? I think Battle Victory is 50. Battle Victory is 57. I wish I just saw the total battles, honestly. Like, I get why they don't want to show kids this, but I think it's really important for people to be able to calculate their win-loss ratio. Well, that's okay. Why are both of these? That's, whatever. I have badges here. I don't mind doing... Let's go ahead and set these type badges for now. And let's go to the shop. Oh, you know what? Yeah, there they are. I'm going to buy the black glasses. I'm curious with the scope lens and regular Absol, but that's probably... I'm not going to bother with that. I don't want a different color. I wish we weren't limited to just like sporty wear. I hope in the future they allow us to do like silly dresses and stuff. Cause like as much as I like sporty wear, I don't really like putting characters in it. I think sporty wear just looks too uncomfortable, in my humble opinion. Let's see, what other glasses do we have? Yeah, I still like my cutesy pose. I really don't think anything's better than that. Maybe this yawning pose is good. I'll buy that. I'll probably use that at some point. Oops, I didn't mean to want to change it. Oh well. Throwing style. That's so dumb. I should buy new shoes. Anyways, that's gonna be... Oh, wait, someone's up way better. That's gonna be it from me here, I think. I'll go ahead and head out. Thank you guys very, very, very much for watching. We will continue to play Pokemon Showdown as much as we can. Monday and Tuesdays will be Final Fantasy nights, so I will not be streaming them then. But if you are interested, we will be streaming our Final Fantasy grind against Zorulja for quite some time until we can get all of the mounts that we need. And other than that, yeah, I think that's pretty much going to be it. Thank you guys very much for watching me. I greatly appreciate it. If you're interested in how I do during the Grand Champion Festival, on Saturday, there will be a... Sorry, I'm just stopping everything. But on Saturday is when the Grand Champion Festival will start, so look forward to that. And yeah, I'll just be playing as much as I can. Hopefully we'll be winning. But other than that, I'm going to go ahead and head out. Thank you guys very, very much for watching. And if I see you at the Grand Champion Festival, good luck. Have a great game. I hope we both do good. And thank you for watching again. And I'll see you guys next time. That's the wrong button. There we go.